Today we have a very important guest with me. His name is Hardy Grewal, and he is the CEO of Subway Division of Los Angeles County. Over 400 subways running under his management. Today we will talk more detail about his business and his views and opinion doing business in United States of America. And I hope that you're gonna like that interview because I know there's so many Pakistani Americans running and owning a Subway. Subway is one of the favorite to mine, and I always like the Subway sandwich. It's very healthy and reasonably pricing. That's the main things. Or let me tell you one thing: the Subway is one of the largest chain in the world. And there's two: Subway and McDonald's. So sometimes McDonald's go up and sometimes Subway go up. This is going to be both largest chain in America, and I just knew it that in Pakistan almost 25 Subway, and they have a plan to open almost more 75 Subway soon. So I think it's going worldwide chain and is already in Pakistan and people enjoying it. So let's talk to Mr. Hardy Grewal.
Thank
Ji,
you.
good morning. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
How's everything? Good.
Good, very good.
Yeah, I like it. It's very open, good ranch. It's very neat, clean, open sky.
Yeah,
How's everything with you?
very good, very good. A lot of work, but it's paying off.
I
Yes,
see.
yes.
Well, first of all, I would like to really hear about a little bit your background to our audience. And I understand that you migrated from India almost 20 years ago or 30 years
30,
ago.
35 years ago.
35 years ago.
Yeah, I came to Canada in 1972, so I stayed there till 80, 84. Then I moved here. I got a job here in finance, and then 89 I got my first Subway store for my wife, and she ran it for 2, 3 years, and then I saw that there's a good money to be made in that franchising. So I quit my job in 92, and then I got into more units, and I bought up to, at one time, I believe 23, 24 stores in LA County about 2 years ago. And then I sold all of them except 3. And and then I bought the contract rights for Subway in LA County.
So you sold how many?
About 18.
You
And
sold
then
how many?
18 stores, and plus there were about 2, 3 in development, which I still developing. So at one time, they will be developed in a few months.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why you have decided that?
Well, it was good money. I worked in accounting as accountant and financial controller for a company, but I saw what my wife made from one little Subway sandwich shop. So I figured if I could multiply that by 10, 15, 20 times, and those numbers came out pretty good. So I decided to do that. Rather than working for somebody else and making them the money, I decided to do it for my own.
So how do you compare owning your own Subway stores, multiple now? You're running almost 400 and above the
480 stores we got.
480 stores
Yes.
in LA County.
Yes, it's different at the same time. It's good for me because most territorial, they call them the development agents. They come from basically, they just bought the territories about 20, 30 years ago, but I have the experience of being a franchisee at the same time running the territory. Being a franchisee gives me what daily the franchisee go through.
I see.
So if we ask somebody to do something, then I know how I felt originally when I bought the stores and the economics of it. If an investment of, let's say, $1,000 into your store, what it means and how could they rate of return is better for them on that. So this is what I did, and so I'm just passing my experience in that area to most of the franchisee in LA and now Orange County.
I see. Though it's as compared to your owning the franchise, multiple, multiple franchise, so you still have a same financial benefit or more?
Well, it's a lot more. It's different. Now we're overseeing 480 stores in LA and 180 stores almost in Orange County, and the economic benefits are much greater. And but it's with money a lot of responsibility because you got 480 almost people in LA. The welfare of those franchisees in a way is in your responsibility that they succeed and they work and that they make money. So it's a lot of responsibility.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So, would you please tell me what the percentage of the Indian and Pakistani Americans?
I never calculated that, but I think it's if you look at the total number of stores owned, is quite high, maybe 50-60%. But if you go into a meetings, you don't see as many because some of the people own, 15, 20 stores. So it's one person presenting,
I see.
that.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Indian and Pakistani people got into Subway when I got in, a lot of them, and they did well. And now they are multi-unit owners in LA.
So it means they are really own almost more than half whatever you have.
That is correct, yes. I believe that if I were to calculate, I think 50% of the stores are
50%
owned, maybe
owned by the
more,
Indian, Pakistani
60,
Americans.
60% maybe, 50 to 60%, yes.
South Asian.
Yes, yes,
Great.
yes.
Why this happening? Why the Indian Pakistani like Subway? Tell me. The
Well,
secret.
it's a good, I don't say, basically our people are educated, they know how to calculate their return. And it's a good investment for the money you put in. And when you are ready to retire, it builds your nest egg. It's ready for, you can sell it at a much higher price what you pay because the sales are going up for the last 3-4 years pretty good, substantially. So when your sales go up, your value of your business, goodwill goes up. So therefore, people like it, and they are able to build equity in the Subway stores.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So what the system of the Subway is as compared to the other franchise? You own the lease or the
Subway.
franchisee own the lease? Or?
No, the lease responsibility is basically parent company. We find the locations and we approve
You have to
my
select the
duties.
location.
Yeah, we sometimes franchisee turn in locations, but I go evaluate, and I have a staff about 5-6 people who work only on the real estate, where they go and evaluate and they do the demographics and all that. So if a Subway store is viable, then we make an offer for the lease to the landlord, and then the lease is always on parent company. So franchisee is a sublessor. So we sublease it to the franchisee.
Franchisee. Okay.
Yes.
Let's say some people are going to retire soon, and they're interested to open Subway. I heard that Subway is a very reasonable operation, and timing's good. They're not 24 hours stores, I think.
Yes, not 24 hours, and we have some stores, because you make more money. Some locations the people want to open 24
So
hours.
you allow that?
Yes. We got about 20 stores which are open 24 hours in LA. Yes.
So what's the target investment? Let's say somebody planning to buy a franchise to get into the business.
Well, it varies. The reason the existing franchisee, just like I said before, they sell stores at a goodwill. So when you sell at a goodwill, depending on the volume of the store, it could vary from $400 to $1 million. Yeah, and in LA we require that you have 50% capital in your account, 50% cash. That's the requirement.